Magway Wanluo television now tin eni otieni ni mapira tech Magway ati okungati mangwala studio kakai. We shall be mixing in languages Luo Kodomodo a little bit because we are going to talk about rugby and specifically the African men sevens move Bino next week and where Uganda is hosting at Chadondo Rugby Grounds. Now, Nyingati Adong Sarah, aka Super Lady, and as you can see, I am an African woman. I clearly dress this because I'm trying to show you that Uganda will be hosting the Africa Rugby Sevens for the men's tournament or competition. So committee here wajoli Magway kaipe ku Star Times decoder ichobuka shiri iguku Play Store and downloading a New Vision digital app where ishinwang all the platforms of Vision Group, Wanluo Television, Bukede, Urban and the rest. But the most importantly, kaimetoka sports kuduluo, then Wanluo Television is a platform for you to be watching. Allow me welcome the super lady herself. I'm also calling her the super lady, but I'm the original super lady on the show. But she's, you know, on Twitter they call me Madam Violence. So now I don't know whether violence and violence has met. Posha.
Madam
Aloyo.
Violence.
They call me Madam Violence.
Who?
I don't know why. No, me and you, Ngamati Violence more.
I'm Party Violence, Nanjalati CEO Violence.
She has confirmed by herself. You're the CEO
of Violence.
So one waberu lutini?
Luo inge piwatoro. Wadegming.
You're most welcome on the show.
Thank you very much.
You look beautiful in the African print.
No, and I'm trying to show I'm an African woman.
You know, and elegant, decent, and so happy.
Okay,
what greet our viewers.
That way, Martin and ITV channel for you to while me tuning in the station any ki show ki super woman Sarah. No pange ni ti super woman.
Why?
And then on Twitter, but I'm so glad to see another woman who has the love and passion for rugby that I
you know, I was in a supermarket last week and a gentleman approached me and said, "Super lady." I turned and looked at the guy. But how did you know me? Why, man, you are called Madam Violence on Twitter. I gave up. Uganda
you have to let her pass. Violence.
They told me at Chadondo when I'm passing, they fear violence. King's Park, they're like, violence. At Legends, violence.
Mandon violence. What is studio?
What is violence? Make one Twitter and make sports thing because most people don't understand the violence we're talking about.
How what ni violence? Pini watika chele nyogono kumwa. Violence ile mono kiluni. Ginawa timu in social media kiluni banter.
Yes, it's banter.
Banter beruno. Ine anchalo dano ma supporting Arsenal ki Manu. No po mare. So one pinipi wa mara dada just to know what is supporting clubs wa.
Yeah.
So chingu kene wa logo jimi madon social media and to know it's support of our club. So Paul dano no gitamu ni what is violent and to ele mono kiluni banter.
And someone said now on Twitter that now this is heathens versus pirates on that show.
Yes, I am a pirate diehard. Kawencha pirate. Kedatika your national duties. Pirate. Pirate. Chunya wing. Remu wing. Pirate.
What makes you love pirates so much? You have your fans who are watching you, by the way. Jom can picking you leba choli, picking you lebluo. So I don't know how you're going to accommodate them, but they are watching you all over the country.
I will handle. I think for me, Adon. So Michael Wohoraz is my brother. So Adon in the rugby movement.
How does Michael be your brother? He's in heathens and you don't support heathens?
Yes, so let me come. Adon in the rugby movement. So I've been watching the sport for a really long time. And in rugby, PT Chalu football. Rugby is a very contact sport, very physical. Yeah. And I found myself getting very attracted to it. So when I joined university, I remember I grew up with people like Brian Odong, who is a Cob. Everyone who went to Bugolobi is either Cobs or heathens. Then I went to university, and when I was at Manati University, Abedu University, I volunteered, and I used to love sports then.
Which university was that?
Makerere. So naturally, I used to watch in peace.
Box?
No, I was a...
You were a lady or a crocodile?
I am a lady. I am a lady throughout.
Okay. So we are opposite.
In any way, on the deck when
we are opposite. Me, I'm a lumbox. I'm a boxer.
Oh, so my career, I had been volunteering with Impis, and I loved the team already. So you know, Atiki Cobs, Atiki Heathens, Atiki Impis, Iremuna. I found this club that I wanted something different. Mapa experiencing Chia Poro Ekum.
What is different in Pirates, you girl?
The love, the energy, the passion. I know every player by name. I know what they do. They've grown on me, honestly.
But you know Wokorach. You know Aaron Ofoy.
No, Wokorach, he can.
You don't know Aaron Ofoy?
No, not very well.
Are you sure you don't know Aaron?
Everyone belongs to a club, but I generally love Pirates. If I was not a Pirate, I'll probably be in Impis.
All right, fine. Mono, Dano, Mati, very passionate about rugby, and of course, definitely me and Aloyo, we are so, and we are all media personalities,
yes,
by the way.
We are.
The other stuff that people don't know is that you're also a media practitioner.
Yes.
That part of it.
I am a radio host and a TV producer at the sister station. I'll teach my to you, and it allows me also, because I'm in that position, and I like now I take a look, Kedi, if I was not fluent enough, or if I didn't practice no bedu where I am, but also I appreciate the fact that Kamati allows me to grow the sport that I love.
All right, fine. Thank you so much. Now we are going to shift the topic. Of course, that had to be an icebreaker. Me introducing you into the show. And we also want to tell you that ladies can actually make shows very interesting.
Right.
And we have changed the trend in Uganda. It doesn't have to be a man before the camera to make people happy, but it has to be us. Now, let's look at the Africa Rugby Sevens.
Yes.
Now that's why you're here.
Yes.
How is the preparation? First of all, someone would want to know what is Rugby Africa Sevens?
Rugby Africa Sevens, explaining in layman terms, kita utiki AFCON.
Yeah.
So rugby, watiki, Gerankiluni Africa Sevens. Rugby kituruki 15s ki sevens.
Yeah.
Man any, wati competing for the sevens.
Yeah.
Paul countries gubu bironka in Uganda, we are about 14. Why bironka PM kan ngeno anga yetelu I sevens I Africa kan continent one, which is very, very important. So why beruket give on the 23rd and 24th of this month, Chadondo Rugby Grounds.
All right, fine. One on your bet in 2017, the last time Uganda hosting Kakany Uganda beruki gum me Aloyo the championship.
Gum?
Yeah, it was boom because luck is also there.
Yeah, okay.
I believe so much in luck, by the way, in
fair
sports.
Enough, yeah.
In sports, I can tell you my story yesterday when I watched the Chelsea and Real Madrid game. It was luck on the side of Madrid, much as Chelsea had. So let's talk about this experience. May 2017 up to Kiramati Kerekumbeti enemy. What has changed so much? And given the fact that 2-3 years down the road, Waberu down. Kilokpa COVID. How prepared are we now that you belong to the local organizing committee, Uganda?
We are very prepared, and those 2-3 years more beruki COVID, we still had action. The boys went to France, the boys have been training, and the boys have been putting in the work. It also helps. These players are not just players no kiwaka. These are players that also play at their local clubs, at their local teams. So it helps that they stay in shape. And they have been staying in shape. You've seen this. Some of the players are picked from different clubs, including your very own Heathens club. And they're in shape. I mean, you've been unbeaten the entire season. So it helps that, yes, there was COVID, but the rugby action did not stop. Neither did the training or the need to stay fit to compete with the rest of Africa. The boys have been training for close to 2 months now. So yes, they are very fit and ready. Selection will be on Thursday. Kadonguti selection. Kibikerugi camp to prepare for 1 week fully. Final touches, just final touches. They are very... Coach Tolbert Onyango has been doing a great job with the rest of the team. So they are very ready and conversant that we are going to win this like we did before.
Change South Africa. When I group Magiter South Africa for the sevens team, that's a specialized training again. And I've seen most of these players who went have changed. If you look at Aaron Ofroy wrote, his passes will deal, he has changed. Even he's learning now to do a little bit of kicks. So I don't know. could it be ni kibiselecting from that very team onyo lotien mukene makimer kom team which are South African bentie
Mira kimed because you see lotien makitero with South Africa, there's always what should I call it? There's always expertise. There's always now someone like Michael can be a very added value, and we know ni Guakpuche South Africa now. So the coaches take their time to select skillfully because man don't pay what to just a simple local game. What to something that is going to represent Uganda as a nation in full. So of course that exposure Meteorogi South Africa is very, very good, you must admit. To in-house being able to job and okay, no, that experience, once you get that experience, that exposure, it's very, very good for the player. You've given a very good example of Aaron Afoeworth. His skill has really, really improved
a lot.
His kicks, there is no doubt when he gets the ball, everyone has hope in that. So the teams, anyone in any profession needs that exposure, and now we are treating rugby as a full profession, which it really is.
I love the family of rugby, despite the banters we've been having between Heathens and Pirates and Cobs, Rams and the rest. But this time round, after League Uchung, now you're seeing people tweeting about us, Uganda, and that's the spirit that we would want. Now, kumbeti of all the teams in properly. Of course, I know it is a little bit technical, but I know me and you have been following this thing for so long. Where are the chances of Uganda this time round?
Uganda is going to win. There are no chances.
You're very confident?
Uganda is going to win. You know, and Gume ni Gumukonyo last time. Gume only time Karkwe. Gumwani futie. So when you add that gum plus the hard work we've been putting in, Uganda is going to win.
Having Michael Wokorach, our senior, of course, a brother, big brother to us, is source of inspiration to many rugby players. Magitoro, getting back to the sevens team, what does it mean to us?
Having Michael Wokorach is actually a blessing because Lacho Chalu N Utoro all these years, tiki experience, tiki exposure that the team needs. But what Michael adds to the team above everything else is his leadership. Okay. And you do know these boys need that leadership. You can be everything, but when you're on the pitch, when you're in the field there, coach don't pay it you need someone who brings back the structure, the composure, the need to understand the goal of everything that you're doing, and that is really something beautiful that Michael adds to the team on and off pitch.
Well, Kumber, of course, as a part of organization, Gingo Mati spectacular when it comes to events, because you know, in sports we also have events, match organization, we have things to deal with. Do we have barbecue? All those the fans should know.
So the fans, this is going to be an event like no other. It's a 2-day event. So for 2 days we have catered to you fully. Nyama choma action packed because our sponsor Nile Special is coming full board to make sure that Nile has been sponsoring the leagues we have seen, and now they're coming on full board to actually also sponsor the sevens tournament. So donyo chadondo imbengi chadondo. I don't want to mapa marconi. Chadondo. Soda wengtie, Jimmy wengtie were meal for these 2 days because
which dates exact and which days?
23rd and 24th. That is a Saturday and a Sunday. Starting
Weekends.
at 8 a.m. So Joma Chochon to Twalpupa, we have got you covered. Joma Beruti late, we've got you covered. Entertainment. Now that's what we want to keep as a surprise for you. Jimmy Paragbe. Gena back rugby, waturu banta no banta ka watiero. Ate Mandong we have some visitors. So mira when you take full Ugandan hospitality.
Lopa Posha again
Uganda kind the request for transfers were good to kill Uganda.
You guys, you really amaze me so much. Well, of course, Dan Mukere no for me gitika penyo gere per ticket, the prices of the tickets, and then after that, Jo Mukere gubero kapenya on Twitter and then on my various social media platform. Are there gifts or prizes for fans to win? Maybe like you say, the Nile Special is on board, is official sponsor of Gere of the tournament. Gemong matika Kenya magit where Aloyo.
Games ma go happening last weekend. Gangwa Kings Park, no, Watiki Cobs. We played against Cobs, and part of the
game
match
brought
things,
you problems so much on Twitter.
What problems? What problems? we played against Cobs, and part of the things that people were winning were tickets to these games. Yeah. So the MCs were announcing. So you just have to be on the lookout for all these communications. Of course, there will be a few to give here and there. There are people who won. Senyimba Julius, I remember because he participated on a draw, he was selected, and he has got himself the tickets for the 2 days. The tickets for the 2 days will be going for 40,000. Ali Pierangwan Kikian. What he encouraging Danu Buwelo, La Wanchel, Chi Beruki ticket ni, Ibion Diri Wardak Pi Bedi local line, to make it very, very effective. We'll get tickets Ali Pierangwan Kikian so that we can reach even the lower person. No more games, no more game tickets. Mandong International, or any Kawa Kero anything higher. Danopu Benka representing. So I know something that is moderate, something people are used to for 2 amazing days.
Of course, we're talking about the event. Again, the event security-wise, everything is going to be okay. Because I have watched several international games. Has been hosted by Uganda, whether at Legends, whether at Chadondo. Issues of security, I give kudos to Uganda Rugby Union. Even on match days, by the way, on match days, rugby is one of the games you'd go to watch, and you know your security is fine. So now, of course, Dharma Paul Guberuk advertising. We've seen so many of the clubs Guberuk advertising about their players. Some players, people are saying we are not talking about some of the players. For instance, probably most notably Dharma Paul from Heathens and Pirates. Maybe probably try to take us through Lutoro Makigamo and Mukene. Let's look at these clubs.
Lutoro Kigamo Club, Kigamo Lutoro Kikaweng. Right now, let's just state that Ento selection are here determining because Ichani piwa drama wajuni, even Michael when he picking selecting
can drop him.
Yes, it's very, very possible. We can only talk about the team once the selection is done. So we just have to wait for the coach to make the selection.
The final selection.
Yes, then we can talk about it. But notably, they have tried to pick from everywhere. Whether it's for the 15s, whether it's for the 7s, we know this all the time. We've had players from across the board, which is what is really, really encouraged.
Okay, that is so good because Dharma Paul no guaknyo giti waini now. Of course, one may Kings Park and then Gene
maybe for that, maybe the encouragement I would give other clubs is to actually work on their PR.
Thank you.
You need to work on your PR, not because, like a team like Impis. Impis, those people do not waste time.
Those people, even when they have beaten you.
Exactly.
They will talk.
Impis will beat you at a game and still talk and trend more than you. So it's very important for clubs to take the initiative to work on their PR, to let their players be known out there. People love rugby. It's a beautiful sport. But remember, there are people who are ignorant. Whenever you're selling something, you're trying to get that person who has no idea. So in the getting that person who has no idea, you have to let people know. I love what Ginger Hippos are doing now. They do their own artwork. They share it. We have seen what the Entebbe people are doing. So even Gulu Elephants. So Mira, what the initiative get to our players out there. There are also people in clubs who might say, hey, Heathens, go tiki Aaron, ki Michael Kiken, which might not be the case. Mira bed deliberate ki your PR as a club.
So literally, Genma Aloyo tika wachokere is issues of investment. Investing in public relations is very paramount. The good thing is both me and her here, we are all PR practitioners. I remember I was the public relations officer of Sports Club Villa, and I still help them in the committee of their communications. Once in a while, I tell them, this is not good, this artwork is not good. So you give that guidance. Now, of course, as we wind up, your communication, madam, you're expecting any time about the issue of the match, and in case, and then you can also give us your thoughts about the under 20.
Jimmy, I think let me start with under 20. Ati very proud. Tin waneno ni gulo Mauritius.
Gonna Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
Ati very, very proud because that is the start of the journey. These people who are playing on the national team. So it's these under 20 people. Maginero, Dano Chalu, Aaron Goini. Oh, I want to be like that. So this experience of under 20 is very nice. I remember when there was a lot of noise. Our Ugandan players were looking physically smaller than
the Kenyan players,
the counterparts. But somehow they are putting in a good shift. So as a nation, we need to go back and applaud these boys and remind them ni watikedu.
Okay.
Keduti yunkuja watikedu. We are proud of how far you're coming, because that is the future of Uganda. I love how Aredo calls them the baby cranes.
Yes.
Because tomorrow they will be the ones representing the nation. To everyone who is watching me right now, to everyone who loves rugby, to everyone who just loves to have a good time, to everyone who knows someone, who knows someone, who knows someone. Mamaru Rugby, Ujone, Ubin, 23rd and 24th. Uberu Chengchabia Chani, Mabino, Saturday, Kisa. Aha, perfect. After Easter.
A week after Easter.
After Easter, the next Saturday and Sunday, one wing oti wacha Dondo Rugby Club.
Okay.
Ali Pierre Ngwen kicking for the 2 days. Watiki so much, so many games all day, 14 countries. Watiki Jima Chama, Watiki Entertainment, Watiki Jima Mara. Bien was supporting Joma representing one.
All right, Bear, for you, Magwe Echa Obero Aloyo, and then of course Ebero Kaweshu Lemepa Rugby, and I will still continue echoing until next week. Ninenya Ungio tickets, Mamu. Uganda should win this game. Why not? Let's go for a short commercial break, and I come back with so many other stories in other disciplines of sports. For you, Magwe.